Hello, welcome to Over 60 Still Fabulous Travel with Victoria Rose. We are broadcasting live from Spain, and I have a very special guest for you today, a most inspiring woman. But before we go there, I need to do two things, and those things are, I need to heart you. I'm traveling around the world hearting you and hearting everyone I meet, because if we haven't got it yet, the world needs more heart. We need to operate more from our hearts. My name is Victoria Rose, and I'm very excited to bring you today's episode. Travel with Victoria Rose. So what I have been doing since August of 2018 is traveling all around Europe and in Turkey, and enabling me to do that is when I house sit and when I am a volunteer with Workaway, and that means that you get to meet the most amazing people like Eva. Before I ask Eva the three questions, remember there's always three questions, 3 points that are very important. Hello, Gary. Where are all the good-looking 60-something women? Look, they stopped taking care of themselves. Oh, Gary!
Not us.
Oh, dear. Well, now that deserves a whole different live stream. Let me tell you that, Gary. And there are huge reasons why. But for now, let's stick to why we're here today. So one of the things that I want to do is give you a brief introduction about Eva. Eva is Polish, and she did something today that has never ever been done to me before. So she came running out to me with this water spray bottle, and she sort of went, gingle dingle.
Schmiggles dingles.
Schmiggles dingles. I'll never get it right. But basically, it's a Polish tradition that happens on Easter Monday. And guess what? We are on Easter Monday. Oh my gosh.
And we've been schmiggle dingled.
We've been schmiggle dingled. Oh, it was an experience, let me tell you. Eva, born in Poland, and at the age of 24, she left communist Poland to go to the UK for a holiday. She was still studying in university, and she was just going for that holiday. But what happened was the political situation in Poland changed, and so it's the longest holiday she's ever had, because she then stayed in the UK for 25 years. Is that right?
Yes.
25 years. And for the last 12 years, Eva has been here in Spain, and I can see why she's here in this location. It is breathtaking. I feel myself blessed to have had the opportunity to spend time here and to meet Eva. So Eva found her vocation at the age of 40 years, and you can probably guess what that is. Eva, welcome.
Thank you very much.
It's a pleasure to have you.
Really pleased to be here.
Oh, good.
And chatting with my newly made friend.
Yes, and this is one of the really good things about doing Workaway. Doesn't happen all the time, let me tell you. But when you do meet a really special person like Eva, then you find that you know that you've made a friend. And if I'm ever back in Spain, guess who I'm going to come and see? Yes, Eva.
Forever.
Forever. Oh, yes, Eva is forever. Looking at the three questions that I would like to ask Eva, the first question is about Eva's life journey. What an amazing life journey Eva has had. And I'd like her to share that life journey based around the qualities that I have noticed Eva has. You see, one of the things, Gary, about being an older woman is that often you don't recognize the qualities that you do have. And it is because we think, oh, we're being big-headed, or Or, well, no, I can't actually recognize those things about me that are worthwhile, that add value, that are good, because often we don't get that feedback from society, from our own family and friends. So these are just some of the qualities that I've noticed that Eva has, and definitely caring, an incredibly caring human being. Generous, an amazingly generous woman. Eva has an incredible sense of humour as well. Tripped me up a couple of times. Like running after me with the water bottle today to schmingle google thingy, whatever it is.
Schmigus dingus.
Schmigus.
It's a Polish tradition. And it had to be done.
Just had to be done, Polish tradition. The other thing, Eva shows incredible loyalty and determination. So here's my question to you, Eva. What has happened in your life's journey that has caused you to have many qualities, in particular these qualities that I've noticed? Please share.
Thank you. I think mostly I was influenced by my mother, who brought me by herself, and who was a very strong woman. She was an Auschwitz survivor, so very, very determined and positive and eternal optimist. So this is the kind of thing I came out with when I left home at 24. And as Victoria mentioned, I went to the UK for holiday, and the longest holiday I've ever had. It wasn't always rosy, it wasn't always positive, but I had to make my new life in the UK when I decided to stay. Learn the language, because I didn't speak very much English. Get a profession and start from the bottom. And I think the circumstances made me very determined to succeed. And also Victoria mentioned loyalty, I think, because I left all the family back in Poland and all my friends in Poland. I had to make new friends, and loyalty was very, very important, just to cultivate those few friends that I've had. So that was in my 20s. Then at the age of 40, I realized that I don't want to do anything else in my life, just cook, because that was my passion. And my husband and I, we opened a restaurant, and I was the chef, the bottle washer, and everything else. And the mother as well. I was bringing up my son. Again, determination, will to succeed, because I didn't have any experience. Just the fact that I could cook wasn't enough to run a successful restaurant. So I had to learn very, very fast. That was the fastest learning curve that I've ever experienced in my life. But I did it, and for 10 years I was running this restaurant. But after 10 years, I started getting itchy feet and thinking of something else. It was lovely running restaurant, but I never saw the customers, very rarely, because they were on the other end. And getting to talk to people and exchange views on food and eating was something that I really enjoyed. So I decided that I really wanted to run cookery courses. And where else? What's better place than southern Spain? 300 days of sunshine.
Woo!
Beautiful surroundings.
Yes.
Evergreen olive trees. And peace and quiet and fabulous food. So again, at the age of 50, wow. I've given up the life that I had, comfort of the old life, and we decided to take on this project, building 2 houses and establishing this cookery school business.
Wow.
So again, another project and another lots of difficulties and setbacks, but You know, if you don't have any hardship, the success is not so sweet, because because what's the point? So you have to suffer to.
Well, it seems that way, amazingly.
Yes, but then you forget the suffering, and you just treasure the success. So this is me in Spain now. And also I wanted to mention that we moved to Spain when we had a son, still have a son, who was 15 at the time, and it was a very difficult time for him, because he found it very difficult to adjust to the new life, and had to learn new language again, and go to new school. So he was not very happy here, and didn't know what to do. Eventually he went to Poland, and everything changed. He became a chef.
Woo!
Like mother, like son, following my footsteps, and completed the full cycle. I left and he went, and he's a head chef now in one of the funky restaurants in Warsaw, and also made me a grandmother.
Wow!
So I'm a very proud mother and very proud grandmother, and I'm still enjoying life in here in Spain, and love doing cookery classes, like having people to come and explore this beautiful area, and sample this fabulous food and wine that we have to offer.
So you mentioned that you're a mother, both a mother and a grandmother, which is fabulous.
Yes.
And talking about mothers, you told me something about your mother, which would have had a great influence on your upbringing. I don't think you mentioned that, but if you have, that's okay. Say it again about your mother.
Oh, that she was a survivor of Auschwitz concentration camp. She was taken when she was 6, and she spent 6 months in Auschwitz, and then was completely on her own and had to find her way back home to Warsaw and find her mother. Her father died in Auschwitz, and so she had a really tough life. Despite all this, she had amazing sense of humor and amazing vitality, and always wanted to do things, and was, as I mentioned before, eternal optimist. Always, everything was always rosy. Everything had to work out.
Wow.
And she had this favorite saying, I don't know if the translation is correct, but she said, it's never so bad that it couldn't be worse. So treasure what you've got and forget about the things that you couldn't get.
So talking about favourite sayings and your mum and your life's journey, what would you say to yourself, or what is something that you wish you had known as a younger you? One thing, just one thing.
I think follow your passion. If you have a passion, follow it, and have dreams, and never give up. Try to achieve whatever you can. Never give up, and also don't be afraid that things will not work out, because they will always work out. Possibly not the way you wanted them to work out, differently, but sometimes even better. So remember, just never be afraid to try new things.
Wow, that's amazing. Thank you.
Thank you.
I would like, this is my third question now, but before we go into my third question, I want to give our viewers an idea of, hello, an idea of what you are doing here in Spain.
Hello, my name is Eva. I am the chef and the owner of Finca Alta Cocina, cooking holiday in Spain. I would like to invite you to my cookery class featuring aubergine, or eggplant as some people call it. Come and join me.
So Eva has uploaded onto YouTube 4 cooking sessions, and 3 of them are all around aubergine. Now, I love eggplants, and I've been fortunate to experience each of those recipes. What I will do at the end of this live stream is post the link to the first one. Click on it, go and have a look, and know there are 3 other recipes on Eva's channel. So here's my third and final question, Eva. What is it that makes your cooking holiday in Spain so amazing?
Not trying to sound big-headed, but it's probably me.
I'm glad you said that.
This is just a joke. This is a joke. Victoria mentioned that I had a sense of humor. First of all, it's supposed to be 300 sunny days a year. Unfortunately, Victoria didn't experience it very much because it's been raining a lot. But we, people who live here, love the rain this time of year because we know that means that there won't be any drought later on in the year. Fantastic surroundings. Mountains, Grasolema Mountains are just behind us and in front of us. And I've got very, very comfortable accommodation.
Comfortable, it's more than comfortable. Amazing accommodation, fully self-contained. It's like your home away from home.
Yes, there are 2 separate houses. My house where the cooking classes take place, and the guest house where there are 4 ensuite bedrooms with a big lounge and big fully equipped kitchen. So those are the 2 things. Fabulous food that is so fresh. Sometimes you get it freshly picked from the tree or from the plant.
And your own olive oil.
Yes, and my own olive oil that I pick myself, and the olives I pick myself, and they're being pressed in just around the corner from here, so you can sample that. And even if you can. You can take some, if your luggage allows, you can take some back home with you. Lovely swimming pool as well.
Oh, yes.
Big swimming pool and completely secluded place. So it's very private and to unwind and relax and forget about busy life back home.
And all you need to do is walk through the front gates, past the big swimming pool, to the stream, and then go left, and you're walking through groves of gum trees and a whole heap of olive trees in the fields, and the stream bubbling and gurgling away, and the birds don't stop here. They're 24/7.
They're going through the night. Also the goats. We've got friendly goats as neighbours, and they walk past my gate, so you can
their bells,
and
ding,
bells,
ding, ding, ding.
ding bells. So it's idyllic, really.
It is idyllic. Now you have lovely exclusively sized cooking holidays. What's the maximum?
Maximum is 6 people, so everybody can get hands-on experience, and you don't have to, but if you want to, you can cook all the dishes by yourself. I just give instructions and show you how to do it, and then you just let go and enjoy cooking. And then we sit down in the evening and appreciate all the food that we prepared and exchange lovely stories.
And the wine.
With
the wine.
A glass of wine or 2.
Or 3.
So I just wanted to mention that I have 2 dates for this year. One is June 19th to 23rd, and the second one is September 25th to 29th. I only set two dates because I am quite busy and I would like to do other things. I travel and of course I have to see my grandson. But if you would like different dates, we can discuss it. You can drop me a line or you can call me on my website. Cooking holiday in Spain, fincaaltacocina.com, and we can discuss the dates that suit both of us.
What's the minimum? So the maximum is
The
six?
minimum is 2. Minimum
Two.
is 2.
Oh, amazing. Imagine just having a 2-day personalized holiday, cooking holiday in Spain. What more could you ask? Hey, Kesa, thank you for joining us. You are right. It is absolutely beautiful here. So as a final goodbye, is there any one thing you would like to say?
Oh, as I said on my video, come and join me.
I love it. Come and join Eva. It won't be us unless it works in with when I come back, because I kind of think I will at some stage. And we're just across the pond from Morocco as well.
Yes.
Which is rather enchanting.
Yes.
Well, thank you everyone for joining us today. Thank you, Eva.
Thank you.
It's been
Thank
fabulous being here.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And I hope we encourage more people to come and explore this beautiful area.
Yes, thank you. I'll post the
Bye.
links in the comments to Eva's Facebook business page and to Eva's website. So you can click on those links and find out more and contact Eva. Hey, how good is that?
There you go.
Bye.